I'm going to throw two at you that are not what you just mentioned. Sylvester Williams and Antonio Smith / Walker.
Vance Walker, yeah.
Because they have been successful in the past stopping the running game, and we really don't know, with Malik in there all the time now, or more often, Sylvester Williams, backed by a rookie nose tackle. You already mentioned the defensive line, but I think Von's going to be fine. I think DeMarcus will be more rested this year because Shane Ray will come in for him, I think. But it seems to me that that's so important that Sylvester Williams plays well and the defensive ends in order to stop the run, in addition to what they're going to do with the pass defense.
Yeah, and guys, I'm going to concur. I think it's Sylvester Williams, point and period for me. They're a star-studded defensive backfield. 3 out of the 4 are Pro Bowlers. They're a star-studded and really deep linebacker core. The one question mark, and Troy, you mentioned it earlier in one of your answers, the defensive line. Sylvester Williams, they've got to stop the run. We found out a few years ago, if you don't stop the run, you have no chance. They've got to stop the run. Sylvester Williams has to do what Terrence Knighton did last year. To me, he's the key, Troy.
Yeah, and there's uncertainty there because he has not lived up to expectations. He has been one of their best performers in training camp, and he has taken to Coach Bill Kolar as much as anybody, and his improvement has been dramatic. But, again, it doesn't mean anything unless it translates in the regular season. But if Sylvester Williams can't be a force in the run game, and he's really enjoyed switching to a 3-4 because he's going upfield. He's not trying to play 2 gaps. He's much more of this 1 gap, get up the field, push the lineman back. It suits his skill set better, he believes, and he certainly performed like that. But he has to perform because they don't have a lot of depth behind him. And Darius Kilgo's a rookie, 6th-round pick, and that's a lot to ask Kilgo to suddenly step in and perform. So you're right, Les. I mean, Williams needs to step up and meet expectations. He was drafted in the 1st round for a reason, and he looked much more like that player this preseason.
That is a very great observation, because we're not talking about a guy that's like Trevathan that you got in the middle of the draft. We're talking about a guy that was drafted number 1 to be, you hope your number 1 player is a Pro Bowl type player.
Has to play like it.
Yeah.
He's Troy Renck of the Denver Post. He covers the Broncos in the NFL, and that segment sponsored by John Elway Chevrolet. It's Colorado's #1 Chevrolet dealership.
When you go to buy a car, what do you really want? You probably want a lot of cars to choose from. And you want the dealership's best price. Not some starting price or target price, the best price. And you want it immediately, not after hours of negotiating. And you want a salesperson who doesn't get paid more if you spend more. Because, well, you don't want to spend more. Well, you're in luck. John Elway wants all of those things too. Better yet, John Elway wants you to have all of those things too. Come see us or click on johnelwaychevrolet.com.